Hey, welcome to Everyday Jewish Mom. My name is Marty, and I wanted to talk about having and making mom friends. You know, I get so busy with my kids that sometimes I forget that I need a social life, and golly, I need a social life. You know, just people to talk to. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I put out videos all year round on being a mom and being a Jewish mom. One of the things that I've found gets in the way of me making new friends is my own self-consciousness and guilt. This idea that like every other mom is doing everything perfectly and they're gonna judge me. There are so many decisions we make as moms, and like, let's be real. We are all making this up as we go along. And the more moms that you can find who will admit that to you and you can have honest conversations with, the less alone you'll feel. But it's hard not to be self-conscious. I mean, what if my kids don't behave right? What if they think I feed them too much junk food? What if my house is a mess? What if my house is too small? If what's getting in the way of me having friends over to my house is because I'm worried that they're gonna think that I'm not a good enough housekeeper, well then those aren't really friends, right? And maybe I'll send them a text before they come over just to let them know that my house is gonna look like people live in it because you're a friend and I don't clean for friends. And then I can let it go. And as far as how my kids behave, my 4-year-old acts like a 4-year-old. And I need friends who are gonna tell me what they did when their kid threw a tantrum at Target. Because I'm not the only one. The second thing that gets in the way is time. I can give you a million reasons why I don't have time to hang out with friends. But it doesn't have to be fancy, right? So this is how I squeeze it in. I will squeeze in a coffee, a walk, a play date. We will put our kids to bed and then go grocery shopping together. If I have a friend who has older kids who are at like softball practice, my friend is just hanging out there for an hour and a half, right? I can sit next to her for an hour and a half, or 15 minutes, or whatever works, and hang out. It doesn't have to be a big deal. And listen, if you have put it out there that you are not cleaning your house for them and you're not feeding them anything fancy, it makes it a lot easier to invite people over to your house. And let's be fair, I am also always on my phone. So I also always have time to shoot them a text and tell them I love them and ask them how their day is and complain about my day and send them something funny, because I don't know, sometimes as a mom I just feel invisible, and getting a text from a friend makes me feel not invisible. It's just nice to have someone ask me how my day is and listen, because we're all in this together. The third thing that I found about these mom friendships is that they change over time. There are friends that I made when my littlest one was a baby who were older and gave me lots of baby advice, but over time we've just grown distant. The friendship didn't work anymore, and that's okay. And there are friends who, when I had a baby, just didn't understand how to be there for me as a mom with a new baby. And that was okay too. And we've reconnected over time. I think it's important to not expect all friendships to be your BFF forever. That's a really high expectation. Sometimes people are just fun to hang out with once or twice, to talk with, to go out to eat with, to be a friend who you sit next to at your kids' sporting events, and then you don't see outside of that, but it's just someone nice to chat with. It's really cool to find out about other people's lives, and sometimes you can be more honest with someone who's not intertwined with everything in your life. The final thing that I've realized is that I need to make the first move. For whatever reason, we've forgotten how to make friends and maintain friendships. And so if I want to see people, if I want to get to know people better, if I want to have coffee with a mom, I just need to invite her. Reach out to a friend and say, hey, I miss you. We should get together. But then make the date. All the time, I've fallen into the trap of just saying like, we should do something. Make a date. Put it on your calendar. And even if you have to cancel, because Lord knows with kids, they're unpredictable, you're gonna have to cancel. But if you cancel something, the odds of rescheduling are much higher than like, hey, we should do something sometime. Well, guys, I know that making new friends is hard. It is something that I am constantly working on, so hopefully that was helpful for you. If you want more of me, follow me on Instagram at Everyday Jewish Mom, and of course subscribe because I'm always coming out with new videos. And check out the other videos I've got going on.